Hello, welcome to my tips and tricks for the Japanese Rail Pass or JR Pass. I've got a few tips I might be able to give you. I've only got one trick. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, so your first question might be, what's a JR Pass, Andrew? Well, let me tell you, it's a travel document that gives you unlimited travel on JR lines with trains, buses, ferries, and I think that's about it. But it doesn't work for non-JR lines. So you might find yourself in some situations where you're using your JR Pass, but then you have to get another ticket, a separate ticket, to get to the destination that you're going to. But all in all, the JR Pass will work if you're going there purely as a tourist to tourist destinations. This is the Japan Rail Pass. So on this side, you've got the map, and on the other side is your actual pass here. And it has the expiry date, what class it is, ordinary, how many days it's valid for. So once you get it, you just fill out your information, your name, your nationality, and your passport number. And yeah, that's it. So there's two different classes, and I think it only applies to the Shinkansen, the bullet train. There's green and ordinary, which is economy. And I just got economy, and the seats were perfectly fine. There's lots of leg room, better than the seats that you'd find in economy on an airplane. The trains are really clean. They have carts where you can buy snacks. So if I was to do it again, I'd still get the economy one. How do you get a JR Pass? So pretty much you have to order a JR Pass before you go to Japan. You can order it online. They'll send you the documents, which isn't the actual ticket, isn't your JR Pass ticket, but they'll send the documents in the mail, and once you get to Japan, then you transfer those documents over and they'll give you your JR Pass. So my advice is, if you're thinking about getting a JR Pass but you're not entirely sure, is if you're traveling on the Shinkansen, which is the bullet train, and you plan on doing all the tourist stuff. So you're going down to Hiroshima, you're going to Kyoto, you're going to go feed some deer in Nara, you're going to be traveling around Tokyo quite a bit, then the JR Pass is probably for you. If you're not going to use the Shinkansen bullet train at all, then don't even bother getting the JR Pass. In my opinion, it'll probably be cheaper just to pay for the tickets yourself or getting one of those prepaid cards where you can just tap on and off. So when you apply for a JR Pass, there's a couple of options. You can get a 1-week pass or a 2-week pass. I'm not sure if you can go any further than that. I was in Japan for 2.5 weeks, but what I would change is getting the 1-week pass and doing all of my trips out of Tokyo within the 1 week and activate it, because you activate it whenever you want. The first thing I did when I got to Japan is I went straight to the JR office within the airport and activated it so I could get on the JR line and go into Tokyo. If I was to do it differently, I wouldn't activate it then. First reason is because there's a massive line at the JR office in the airport, and I was waiting quite a bit, and this is off-peak. So what I'll do differently, I'll bypass that, pay my own ticket into the city to my accommodation, and then activate it once I decide to go down to Hiroshima or Osaka or Kyoto and all of those places. And I would think about getting a prepaid travel card so you can put money on it just like you can at most major cities, and you tap on and off. They have a similar system in Japan. So I'd consider getting myself one of those and then using my JR Pass to do all the unlimited travel when I'm venturing out of Tokyo. The reason is because I was kind of working it out as I went along how much I would have spent on traveling if I was paying for each ticket myself instead of paying for the JR Pass. And I had to really push it at the end to get my money's worth for the 2-week pass. For me, if I was to redo my trip, I would have just gotten the 1-week pass, paid for the rest of my travel around Tokyo, and used that 1 week to go down to all the other places that I wanted to go to. If you've used a JR Pass before, what did you think? Did you think it was worth it? Leave a comment below so other people can sort of get some ideas. I'm going to be making some little videos of some of the places I went in Japan, so subscribe if you haven't, and I hope I helped in some way. Thanks for watching. Bye.